what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Now Alive, Real and Live, episode 4. This one is a little more about an issue that's, I'm pretty sure that most people know about already, but of course we want to put our 2 cents in. It's about net neutrality. Yeah, there's a lot of fire going on with that one. Basically what net neutrality is what we have now. You know, we have the freedom to be able to express ourselves on the internet. We have the freedom to be able to post what we want, search what we want, go to most websites without having to pay anything extra, or really anything at all. As long as you have internet access, you have access to everything else, and you could find out, news, what's going on in the world. You can find out how countries across the world are doing. You can find out information about maybe a law in your local area that you're unaware of, or you can find any type of information you want on the internet currently, and that's part of our net neutrality that we have been granted since the internet began. There are recent events going on that are threatening our freedom of speech, and not ours like just me and him. Ours as in everybody who uses the internet. Freedom is being jeopardized by the
freedom of speech, freedom to just find information, freedom to communicate with your friends, and freedom to do just about anything else that you can think of. People use the internet nowadays to find information, whether it be on Wikipedia or on actual government websites. And I don't think people want to be charged for such a thing, just to find information. And not only that, but people...
Just to be up to date with anything.
Yeah, to be able to communicate with others and, find the news. A lot of people don't watch, or at least I don't think they do, but people don't watch cable anymore. People like to go on the internet.
No, when anyone's traveling anywhere, they have their phones, their iPods, or whatever have you, little tablet that has access to the internet, internet has access to the internet that, will allow them to look up or do whatever they have to do in their daily lives. Taking that away is really going to limit it, especially for people who can't afford it. They're going to be really like dull and, I usually could say, mentally malnourished because there's no access to anything anymore.
Yeah.
Evolution is going to cease. Social evolution is going to come to a halt.
And as great as that would sound to non-millennials, it isn't.
No, you're not going.
This is how social evolution has come to, and to have that taken away from us would be. It would be
catastrophic.
Yeah. In terms of affecting us, trying to make a living off of YouTube is very, very challenging in itself.
Even with the net neutrality there.
Yeah. And to have to spend extra resources on just YouTube itself, not even that, but on the packages that they want to offer with packages. YouTube, with like Netflix and all other type of video viewing websites. We don't want to put in those extra resources to have to try and keep up with something that isn't even guaranteeing.
Well, I'm sure nobody wants to. I mean, even with net neutrality there, we are running, at least in the beginning, a lot on chance. We rely on the viewers who are gracious enough to watch our videos, and for those who actually like our videos, we rely on you to keep watching our videos, to help us make more content, to help us keep you informed about what we decide to do on Now Live is about. We want to interview musicians, artists, bands, acts. We have a lot planned for this, and that's hard enough as it is. Having net neutrality is going to take away from a lot of people to be able to at some point stumble across our videos. For us even be able to consistently keep putting up videos, because let's say one month we can't pay for it because we're not rich people. 1 month we can't pay for it. What do we do now? We gotta go wait a month behind. And consistency is a big part of making it on YouTube, on really any social platform. Yeah. It's consistency. There goes a really, really big and unnecessary obstacle for us to overcome, and that applies to everybody. Another thing that
and by applying to everybody, we mean things like just simply submitting job applications. Nobody wants to go in and ask for an application, and no one wants you to come in and ask for an application.
A lot of places go, you can apply online.
No one simply just wants to communicate in person anymore. They want you to apply online, and they want you to find what you want to do online.
Yeah. So
having to pay to apply for something that you're trying to gain money from, money that you don't have, it's just it doesn't make any sense.
It becomes idiotic to say that, you want to apply for the job? Okay. Do you have $5 for the whole month? No? Oh, well, no job. I don't know. That's how it seems to me. I don't know. I couldn't tell you how other places are going to overcome this little step, but applications online, your resumes, submit online. Everything seems to be paying bills online. Online banking.
Handling your own money online, which you'll now have to pay for.
If you don't get the package, you're not going to be able to do any of that. And even so, like with the packages in the apps, if you buy a certain package or you buy a certain app, it may have one thing that you need. There goes $5. Okay, you want entertainment, YouTube, that's $5. You want to adjust your financing, online banking. Let's say that's another $5. You want to be able to access, educational forums. It goes another $5. You want to be able to access, let's say databases, general databases and things that were free before. Another $5. Already you're accumulating $20.
Simply to use the internet.
And if you don't know anything about marketing and how they're going to try to wheeze the money out of you, think about a big corporation saying, okay, we know people are going to have to use, let's say, okay, they're going to have to use Wikipedia. You know what? Let's make YouTube a whole other thing they have to buy. Because that's why people learn too. Is going on YouTube and hearing, watching a video where someone talks about something, someone proves something, or maybe watching a little experiment to figure out how it goes, or maybe just a how-to something. So that way there's no issue in their experiment or in their teachings. It's another learning curve that people are going to have to go through.
Yeah.
And even then, it becomes a financial curve as well. I couldn't really think of any good coming out of this. I think on their sites, what they call it, they call it freeing up the internet, is what they call it on their, is what they officially call the bill, whatever they're trying to pass for this. It's confusing you. There are record companies that have, said the 360 deal. It's like a 360 contract. If you think about a 360 contract, okay, I'm making a whole spin. That means everything is eventually going to come back to me. That's not really how it works. Certain record labels, when they give you a 360 deal, you don't want to take it because that essentially means that everything's going to them. And all that's coming to you is maybe just the name. That's essentially what they're doing here with the Net Neutrality Act, or repeal.
All the FCC really is working for is to make more money for big corporate names, and
to limit the internet. Limit the internet could cut down the internet population, the online population, and I don't understand why that's I don't understand why that's even a thing for people to try to cut down on, for people to try to eliminate. There's a lot. There are reviews. Even for big businesses, people on the internet talk about certain products that they have. Like, you and me, we like gear. We like to talk about, oh, what's the best, what's the latest best pedal, or what's something new that I can try? What's a new guitar company out there that we can look up? There's no way for us to discover those smaller companies now. Well, I should say there's no way, but it's now going to become a little bit more difficult. Now we're going to start paying for the internet. I mean, why would we want to look up something like that? If we're going to start paying for the internet, it's that now it's going to be nothing but work and that's it. Now we can't use it at our leisure to hopefully stumble across a new discovery for us. Hopefully stumble across some new information that we never knew about.
Yeah.
Again, social communication is going to come to a halt. That part of evolution is going to cease.
Other small businesses that need to do marketing and such are going to lose their name because they can't keep up with internet bills.
If they can't keep up with internet bills, they're not going to sell anything. Those people who started that business, who were doing great before net neutrality came up, that's all just going to go down the drain, out the window. I kept wanting to say down the window. Oh, if you guys haven't noticed, we have a little notebook here to help keep track of what we're trying to say in case we lose track. Because
I think we've already lost track.
Yeah, we've been back and forth quite a bit. We're kind of ranting. That's essentially all this is. This is a rant. To hopefully show you guys that. I mean, yeah, we known about this just recently, and guess how we learned about it? We stumbled upon it
On the internet.
Yeah. How often is that going to happen now? I mean, now they're going to be able to regulate what you do. If you think about it, you start paying, they're going to start regulating what you do on the internet. And I'm not going into all the government wants to take over your minds and your bodies, and they want to. No. They do essentially want to influence you though in a way that helps them out. They'll put you in a different environment when you go on the internet. When you get put in a different environment, you start to act different. You start to like different things. It's just simple psychology. There goes the first step to, becoming a dictatorship. Essentially, losing freedom again. We and everybody else on the internet who wants to spread information to you or just talk about something, general knowledge or reviews or just to have fun, all that needs to, we all need to fight together. In the link below in the description, you guys can find, if you're in the US, you can find a link that'll help everybody fight. Come in contact with your senator.
Will be phone numbers. You can sign petitions online, which you won't be able
online.
to do. And help protest this insanely unnecessary bill to end our freedom on the internet.
We need this. You need this. It's, again, we don't fight for this part of freedom. No matter how small some people think it is. I mean, there goes a part of freedom that's taken away. They could just keep going from there. Let's all help. Let's help stop this together. I am Reivaj. This is Jared. This was another fun episode of Now Alive Rather Than Live. Like if you like it. Comment if you have something to say. Subscribe for more. If this bill gets passed, definitely we'll try our best to keep content up no matter what. But yeah, let's try and make it easier for everybody and even yourselves. Stay tuned for more videos. We'll talk to you later. Why did you realize that where you run? Why we were born in Bristol? Why did you realize that where you run? Why we were born in Bristol?